Look at me with the funny lip. I'm even blogging in injury time. First of all, let's address Hugh Edwards. You know Hugh who worked for the BBC? He's making a comeback here. Yes, but not necessarily with the BBC. Hugh has got this new look to present to the world, and he's back on social media, which has caused an absolute meltdown in the media, rightfully so. The Telegraph are running it, The Spectator, the Daily Mail, many others. I don't know how you feel about that, but if I was in Hugh Edwards' position, having been caught with the sort of footage and stills of children that he has, I would be living in a sack at the back of Beyond. I would have my food delivered and I would never rear my head out in public again, let alone on social media, because he did formerly have a big following. I mean, this is really quite disgusting. He got a 6-month suspended sentence for his crimes. He's never served a day in jail, and he refused to give back the bonus that he got paid, which I'm told was over £200,000. They paid him as well up until close to the trial date, and loads of left-wing online trolls were defending Hugh Edwards and attacking people like me who said things they didn't like to hear. Personally, I think it's utterly vile. He shouldn't be anywhere near anything. I'm told his wife's still with him. If that was my husband, I would look across that dinner table and realise the man I thought I'd married, the man I thought I was connected to, that I had my children with, was a completely different character to what I thought. I could not stay with a man who was found guilty of that. I mean, that's just the tip of the iceberg. The best of it is, the BBC are insistent on some sort of apology from Nigel Farage and Reform because of alleged comments Nigel made when he was about 12, probably wandering around in a snake belt with a bag full, or, a pocket full of bloody conkers, talking to other boys, allegedly with anti-Semitic comments. There's no proof of this, of course. It's all hearsay because it's 50 years ago. The BBC have the audacity to insist on an apology when they've given us Rolf Harris, Stuart Hall, Hugh Edwards, and the top of the tree, Jimmy Savile. This is how ridiculous we are in our country at the moment. I noticed something as well. I deal with a wine company called Majestic Wines. I have wine delivered from them every month. Great service, keen prices. And I just came across it. They're advertising on GB News now. It's a separate topic. I'll come back to you in a minute. So I went on the page. I thought, fair enough. They're advertising on GB News. That's good for GB News because they've got there's an online campaign going to get advertisers to boycott GB News, and it works because mainly the TV advertising is handled by 4 very woke ad agencies. So they just miss them out the bundle. So when they're selling them, like, you've got so many slots on Channel 4, on Dave, on whatever channel they're using, they just miss GB News out. So the advertiser doesn't even know they're not included. Majestic Wines are now on GB News. And unfortunately, there's an online thing called Stop Hate. They always have some sanctimonious bullshit as a title, don't they? So I went on the Facebook page, and sure enough, every time they've put an ad, a post on about their business, what wine to buy that month, what wine tastings are going on. There's all these people on the thread, and when you go on the pages, they've all got a European badge, they've all got the gay rainbow, and they're all threatening not to buy wine from Majestic Wines. They don't even look like the type to have a couple of bottles in the house, to be honest. I mean, I've got a shed load. I am a proper customer. But this is how it's done. This is how the intimidation works. It's like commercial bullying in a way, isn't it? Oh, go on there. So they all pile on together. They're all from this other group on Facebook, which has about 200,000 followers. And then they all go on these different advertisers to get them not to use GB News. It's sickening, isn't it? Just let people get on with what they want to do. Fair enough, if you find something out about a major supermarket chain and you want to boycott them, and it's obviously true, they're selling you halal meat or something you don't want, or they've signed up to some additive to some milk, that's understandable. That's a change in circumstance that affects everyone who uses them. But this is an avid campaign to stop any commercial business, whether they're good or they're not, to use an online, well, not online, a TV channel and advertise with them. And why is that? Because you and I know, and you watch GB News, they're about as accurate as they can get. They don't put up with any bullshit. They don't just back movements like Sky and the rest of them do. And they deserve to survive, and that's it. And things are changing. They can't get away with this any longer. And what you've got to look at, you've got to knit it all together. You've got Hugh Edwards, who thinks it's okay to make some sort of comeback, even if it doesn't get any further than social media. Who the hell has the audacity to do what he's done as a pastime? That's his hobby. His job at the BBC was his work. That's what he did to turn up for work suit. And what gets me with these people, they know that to earn that kind of money that they're earning on a TV channel, 200 grand a year, to earn that big bucks, there's only one reason people will listen to them, because they present a decent and respectable image. So he knows every time he clicks on that computer, looking at what he was looking at, that is not decent and that is not respectable. They know, don't they? They know. And yet he's got the audacity after being caught up. No prison sentence served. Lucy Connolly got, 31 months for a tweet that she took down, and the only reason more people saw it is because someone screenshot it and put it out to discredit her. It wasn't viewed a lot because she did it. She thought better of it, went for a dog walk, cooled down, took it down. That's what you're supposed to do. Showed remorse, didn't get her anywhere. She didn't get bail, and then she got slapped in for 31 months. And this man who's done these crimes bypassed prison and got a suspended sentence, a 6-month suspended sentence. There's even been talk of one of the victims' parents complaining about him taking back to social media. So I don't think that he's had a selfie done. I'll see if I can find it. Hang on. There you go. That's Hugh. That's Hugh's new image. Black and white, bit edgy, bit daring, you know. What's he trying to be? Sex symbol? I mean, are they absolutely bonkers? Please tell me you see it like me, because I can't even abide to look at him. Just to put my page down. And this is where we are in society. We've got campaigns trying to get people to stop advertising on GB News so that they fold. We've got this mentality that it's okay for someone like Hugh Edwards to make a comeback. No, it isn't. You don't come back from that. You stay where you are in the shadows. It's just beyond belief. I mean, that's what we thought we were getting with Hugh Edwards. Shirt and tie, respectable newsreader. Nothing of the sort, was it? Nothing of the sort. And what you've got to remember, it's been covered today in many publications. Alison Pearson's really gone for him, saying what planet is he on, in the Telegraph. Public pressure counts in everything that's happening to us at the moment, because it's all interlinked. The BBC wanting apologies from Nigel Farage for some alleged comment 50 years ago. This is during the time they were showing the black and white minstrels, bearing in mind. And what was the other one? It Ain't Half Hot Mum and Alf Garnett. I mean, you couldn't make it up. They were their TV shows. The BBC wanted to apologise for comments allegedly made as a schoolboy at the time. I am sure if there was anything concrete in that, and that he was anti-Semitic, there would have been a track record of it happening through his life, because that's what people are like. They do the same thing. There's nothing. And yet we've got Hugh Edwards who thinks he can make a comeback. And you've only got to, I said in a short video on Facebook, looking at the BBC, it's like an advent calendar for yours. You open one window and you've got Hugh Edwards, you open another, you've got Rolf Harris, you open another window and you've got Stuart Hall. Oh, and the pièce de la résistance, Jimmy Bloody Savile. And that's the ones we got to know about. I bet Jill Dando could have told us a tale or two. Anyway, that's an update on what do you call this as a topic. I'll have to think of a title for this one.